We're lost.
Yes, it seems so.
My name is Kaito Kominami. I'm a second-year high school student. During a school trip, the ferry we were on was suddenly hit by a big storm. I found myself adrift on a deserted island with her. Kotori Ichinose. Kotori Ichinose is a second-year high school student like me. However, unlike me, she is a celebrity. She has made a name for herself nationwide as a child actress and is a critically acclaimed TV actress as well. She has been sought after everywhere and has received many awards for being a great actress. So I heard. Well, anyway, she is above the clouds from my point of view. I never thought I'd end up being lost with her.
Yeah, this kind of thing could happen in our lives.
Our survival will begin on this deserted island now. Ichinose, I want you to leave this to me.
Are you good at survival?
Yes, I watch a lot of Discovery Channel.
Wow, that sounds reliable.
Well, but what should I do first?
What did you watch on the Discovery Channel?
After that, survival life started under the leadership of Ichinose, who had experienced survival in the variety show of escaping from a deserted island after all. There was a creek nearby for drinking water, so I guess we'll be fine.
It's good. There's plenty of food to eat too.
To be honest, they all look like weeds to me, but she said they were all you can eat.
Kaito-kun, can you find some weeds just like this?
Oh, okay. Ichinose and I are in the same grade, but in different classes. If we were in different classes, we would hardly know each other unless we were in the same club. If you are a celebrity like Ichinose, you probably don't even know my name. Even if she knew me, she would never call me by my name. But the reality is just the opposite. I am reasonably close with Ichinose. I once saw a thief trying to take a picture of her skirt, and I caught him. Ichinose was very grateful to me for that, and I was often approached by her at school.
Good morning, Kaito-kun.
Good morning. I was naturally the center of attention of all the students around me. Since such a celebrity often approached me, my classmates asked me a lot of questions. What in the world is going on? How come Kotori Ichinose talks to you? We know each other, and isn't it normal to at least say hello? You idiot! Don't you know? She is known for hating men! Yes, Kotori Ichinose hates men. So, most of the boys in the school have never spoken to her. Confession of the feelings is out of the question. However, she is sweet only to me. Well, she definitely loves me. I mean, the incident that I saved her from the pervert made her fall in love with me. I'm not one of those insensitive main characters you often see in anime. I've always been very perceptive, and my intuition is so sharp that I even have trouble with it myself. For example, when I become a tagger in a hide-and-seek game, I can usually tell where they are hiding. Like that sharpness. Well, that doesn't sound so good. Anyway, I'm at least sure she has some kind of feelings for me in any way. Let's put aside if that is about love or not. It's inevitable to think about it, since she never says anything about it. I mean, if she confessed her feelings to me, how would I respond? It's not like I hate her. She's beautiful and thoughtful, and even now she is quite reliable. No! I have to think of how to get out of this island for now. But if we get closer than now, after the survival life here, we might do things like that. No! That has to be after 3 years of relationship to do such things.
What are you murmuring to yourself?
I'm kind of in the delusion.
Oh, I see. You are delusional.
I still think it has to be after 1 year of a relationship to kiss.
You've got a strong sense of virtue.
What do you think?
Why are you asking me?
You look like you have lots of experience.
I've never done that.
Oh, really? You have romantic scenes in the drama or something.
I decline such scenes.
You do?
I don't want to do such things with a person who I don't love. I mean, I don't like men in the first place.
That's known well. Why is that?
Many things happen when you are in the TV industry, like friction between men and women. I am approached by those in whom I have no interest, and the girls who like them resent me for that. Last time, one of my fans told me that he was going to kill me.
That sounds like a daytime TV show. She hates men because of that. That must be tough.
By the way, the answer to your question earlier. If that was me, I would put my tongue in their mouth.
French kiss?
I've learned it on the Discovery Channel, so I'm quite sure.
There is never such content on the Discovery Channel. Anyway, it seems like we can survive here somehow.
Right. We have to wait for the rescue for now.
We do. I'm sweating from all the walking around, so I'm going to take a little dip.
Okay, then I'll get ready to start the fire in the meantime.
Sorry. Thanks. Oh, are there wild animals? She told me that it would be fine since there were no footprints of large predators. But I'm gonna take a look. Huh? The clothes I put around here have gone. That's weird. Suddenly, I found footprints on the ground. Could it be that an animal had taken my clothes? Not good. I only have them to wear. I should get them back. Oh!
I've got them. If I put them on the fire, he wouldn't have anything to wear anymore. That would kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
What in the world is she doing? Why is she about to burn my clothes?
He will lose what to wear. And I will warm up his body chilled by night wind with my body.
What in the world? Was she thinking such a horrible thing? No. Having her warm me up, isn't that the best thing? No. Come back to my senses, me. You can't do something like that until you've asked for a relationship and been together for 3 years.
Well, let's get the fire going.
Wait! Did you just click your tongue at me?
No, I didn't.
I see.
That was easy.
So, what are you doing?
Warming up your clothes.
Liar! I could hear what you were saying to yourself.
That must be your imagination.
Does it mean that she likes me enough to go through all this trouble? Well, there is no doubt. After all, she is in love with me. I mean, she is deeply in love with me. I wonder if she might be planning to put her tongue in me too, if she had the chance like one earlier. Yes! She might be going to steal my virginity in this opportunity here! I'm sure! This reliable intuition of mine tells me so. This Kotori Ichinose is a crazy person. My intuitions have never been wrong. Kotori Ichinose! I can't let you do that! Since then?
Here, Kaito-kun. Here's your salad with weeds and mushrooms.
I became wary of her.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with it.
No? Wait. What is this? There's a mushroom that puts you to sleep when you eat it, and a poisonous plant that paralyzes you and makes you temporarily immobile when you eat it. Did you just click your tongue at me?
I did.
You admitted it.
Well, it seems I put it in by mistake. I'm sorry, Kaido-kun.
No, it was absolutely on purpose. She must have been planning to make me eat that thing, and then do this and that when I was immobile. That was lucky. Thanks to me having watched the Discovery Channel, I could judge poisonous mushroom and plants. That's how I was thoroughly protecting my virtue. On the second morning, after being stranded on a deserted island. Huh? Ichinose? She got sick. Hey, you have a high fever.
I'm sorry. My body must have been startled by the sudden change in the environment.
What are you apologizing for?
Because I'm a burden to you. Yesterday, too. I was just trying to warm your clothes, but I turned out to be a nuisance to you. Your meal, too. I'm sorry for putting poisonous plants in it accidentally.
I thought that was on purpose, but I was wrong. She really had good intentions. It's easy to find that out if you think about it in a normal way, isn't it? It's such a difficult time for both of us. There is no way she would think of something evil. I was the one who thought that she was a crazy person. I'm sorry. Yes, she's not crazy. She was just trying to do what she could do for me. You should have a rest today.
I'm sorry.
No need to be sorry. My intuition is not reliable at all. The fact that I have never missed anything until now seems to have been a mere coincidence. Just as it is not good to judge people by their appearance, it is not good to judge people by my imagination or intuition. I realize that dialogue is essential for mutual understanding. I've grown up a little bit. Well, I have to do more for her today. Since then, I went fetching some water and looking around for food for her. Can you drink?
Thanks.
If there's anything you want, you tell me, okay? I will do anything for you.
Well, then, can I ask one thing?
What is it?
I sweat, but I couldn't take a dip by myself. So, can you help me?
What? What?
Whew. This is good.
Oh, okay. I was impressed that she made an impromptu shower with a plastic bottle that had fallen on the beach. I never thought I would be the one to hold the bottle, though. Is it good?
Kaito-kun.
Huh?
The shower's all the way off.
Oh, I don't know why.
I think it's better you're closing your eyes.
No, I can't open my eyes.
It's okay. This is what I ask you to do.
Huh? Can I look? No, it's not good. That kind of thing has to be after 3 years of relationship.
You really have a strong sense of virtue.
My parents got married after having me. They are very careless about everything. When I see them like that, I feel like I don't want to be like them, even if I don't want to.
I didn't know that.
Well, what am I talking about? Sorry. I talked about a weird thing.
That's okay. I'm glad you talk about that kind of thing to me. Kaito-kun, let me know if there's anything I can do. I will do anything for you.
I feel that she has always been concerned about me, ever since I came to the deserted island. On the other hand, I've been doing all kinds of evil things since I came here. You are a good person. What is this feeling? Is it that I'm in love with her? But then it happened. As night fell and it began to get cold, her condition suddenly took a sudden turn for the worse. Ichinose!
I don't know if I'm going to make it.
Don't say that!
I know my body better than anyone. Hey, there's something I want to tell you.
What is it?
I really like you, Kaito-kun.
I know.
Oh, is that so? That's kind of embarrassing.
You don't look like that.
You know, when you saved me, I had a feeling that you weren't like most men. I was just curious and approached you.
Was that so?
But the more I got to know you, the more I liked you.
Well, you're an idiot. You can choose more good-looking guys than me, can't you?
You are the one who is an idiot. I was attracted to you because of your honesty inside. I don't care what you look like.
She was looking at my inner self. I knew she was a good person. I have something to tell you too.
Kaito-kun?
I like you too.
Really? I'm glad.
Ichinose. Why? We just found out we both like each other.
Hey, can I ask you one last favor?
Sure. Anything.
Well, will you be mine?
Yes. I'll be yours. At that moment, a chill ran through me. Ichinose?
I got your words!
What? Is that? Does that mean my intention didn't go wrong after all?
Finally, you are mine!
Damn. I'm sure this was a trap.
How was the performance by the talented actress?
It was an act that she was sick. No, but I bet you had a fever.
It was an act.
The acting is amazing!
Kaito-kun is mine for life from now on, right? Don't tell me you're not going to take back what you said, huh?
No, but hey, now's not the time for this. We need to get out of here.
I think it's not a bad idea to live here if you're here with me.
Seriously? I knew my intuition was right. She is a crazy person. It's one thing to have a dialogue, but it is another to have mutual understanding. Not everyone is speaking from their heart. I was successfully deceived. A short time later, we were rescued by a rescue team.
Kaito-kun!
Damn it! I'm so jealous! I want to have gone missing with her!
Ichinose and I became a famous couple. I even appeared on TV as her lover. And I became, though not a celebrity. I'm not a celebrity, but at least I'm getting a second look from people on the street.
Hey, Kaito-kun, where should we go on our date today?
We just went on a date yesterday too.
That's fine. We can go on a date every day.
It's good to go on a date once in a while.
Okay, let's go, shall we?
Huh? She is the same as ever. I wonder if I'm really going to be hers for the rest of my life. Well, I don't really care. At least it doesn't change the fact that I like her. Extra. Ichinose? How do you get a fever by acting?
Like this?
Wow! A high fever!
I can be an angel or devil too.
You are no longer human!
Isn't that too harsh for your girlfriend?
I am Rei Hisame. I'm looking forward to working with you.
I am the head maid here. I will be your educator for a while.
Yes, ma'am.
I have heard rumors about you. I heard that you are very talented and won various awards while you were in college.
No, I'm not yet good enough.
Well, let me show you where I work. Please follow me.
Yes. Right after graduating from college, I got a job as a butler in the house of a person named Kozuki. This person is the head of a huge conglomerate called the Kozuki Group, with total assets amounting to trillions. I met Kozuki-sama at a charity event that I was supposed to go to as part of a college seminar. The event was hosted by Kozuki-sama, and I greeted her together with my professor. At that time, Kozuki-sama liked me so much that he offered to hire me at an unbelievable salary after I graduated.
The size seems to be just right.
And so, I have found a job here. I am very much looking forward to my new life. What kind of work should I do here?
You will take care of the young lady,
Miss?
Ageha-sama, the master's only daughter. She is 19 years old now, so she is about 3 years younger than you.
I see. Taking care of a younger woman, huh? I'm sure there are a lot of things I need to be aware of. What kind of person is the young lady?
She is a little difficult. Until now, several people besides you have been assigned to be her caretakers, but they all quit.
Why is that?
But for now, please make sure you know everything is in the mansion. First of all, this is the first pool,
Okay.
and this is the second pool.
Yes. Why do they build two pools so far away from each other? I guess I don't know what rich people think. After the tour, I was to greet Kozuki-sama, the master of the house. He said he had something he wanted to say to me.
I hear you are very talented. I hear you are calm and can handle any job perfectly. I have high expectations for you.
I will do my best to fulfill your expectations.
But I have one thing to say to you.
Yes?
You touch my daughter, I won't forgive you, okay?
Okay?
Got it?
Yes, sir. Why is that? For a moment, I felt like I was going to be killed.
Master is a parental figure.
I see. But then, shouldn't he have a servant of the opposite sex?
Because with a female servant, it would be physically demanding.
Huh? What in the world does that mean? And so, I finally came face to face with a young lady. This is the person who will be my master from now on. I could not make a bad impression from the very first meeting. Perfect as always.
Are you a narcissist?
No, ma'am.
Whatever. That's the young lady over there.
Oh, she is...
Oh, new butler?
Yes, my name is Rei Hisame.
I have to warn you, I'm strict. I don't think he can last 3 days.
What does that mean?
You'll understand if you do it.
Okay. Apparently, the head maid is not going to tell me. If that is the case, I will just do my assigned duties. I am going to take care of you from this day on, miss. Thus began my new life. The next day, miss, it's time to get up. Wish.
Today's schedule.
You have lectures at the university from the first to the third period. After returning home, you have piano lessons.
I see.
Here's your herbal tea.
Thank you.
Ageha Kozuki was indeed as strict as she said she would be. However, it was a little different from the strictness that I had expected. She is strict with herself and others. Breakfast is ready.
Yes.
With a minute-by-minute schedule, she never wastes a second and always makes an effort. A stoic personality that does not tolerate the slightest compromise and expects the same from others. She is so meticulous that she even decides how many times to chew her meals. My job is to assist such an overly stoic young lady. If I don't answer before the young lady asks, she scolds me unreasonably for being late. But for me, this is no big deal. On the first day, I completely grasped the personality of the young lady and became the perfect butler that she is looking for. I can now be confident that I can be the perfect assistant, not disrupting a single second of the young lady's schedule. I am the one who is able to perfectly handle the schedule to a level that even the time-sensitive Japanese public transportation system would turn blue in the face. How perfect I am, even as a butler.
Are you a narcissist?
No.
Are you not taking care of her now?
She is having a meal right now.
I'm surprised.
What is it?
I didn't think that you could meet the young lady's demands to this extent. I've heard that you are excellent, but to be honest, it's a little annoying.
What?
You see, the young lady also has an expression of being dissatisfied with the situation.
Come to think of it, she's been like that the whole time, looking discontented. What's that?
It's probably because you are too perfect and have nothing to say. If you were not perfect, the young lady would be scolding you right now.
Isn't it nice not to be scolded?
That's true, but it's rather disconcerting to see you so perfect.
But why is she so stoic? It seems to me that this is quite excessive. Such as every day, Oh, but I can't afford it.
I don't think he needs the last phrase, but yes, I'll tell you about it. The young lady had been kidnapped before. At that time, the old butler who was the young lady's caretaker rode alone to the kidnapper's hideout to rescue her. He had taken care of the young lady since she was a child and was like a second father to her. But when he rescued the young lady, he was wounded.
I see.
Since then, has continued her self-improvement in order not to lose her loved ones again. That is what made the young lady so stoic.
Thank you for telling me. By the way, I can't believe he went off on his own to help the young lady. If he was still alive, I would have loved to have met him.
Oh, he is alive.
What?
He is probably plowing the fields right now.
I just misunderstood, because she talked about it like he was dead. I am ashamed. Since then, I have been carrying out my work more and more perfectly for the young lady. I was surrounded by men claiming to be kidnappers.
Just stay quiet and you won't get hurt.
Hey, are you okay?
No wonder. I'm sure you are used to this kind of thing, but your butler is a newcomer, isn't he? Then it's no wonder he is too scared to move.
Someone is leaking information. I wonder if there is someone on the inside.
Well, I wonder.
Because or else, you wouldn't have caught me at such a good time. Hey, butler, I know you're scared, but if you don't do something, you'll get caught, right? You are a cool, calm perfectionist and elite, aren't you? That's enough. I'll manage on my own. Huh?
Ah!
Eh?
Eh?
My perfect schedule is not perfect anymore! I'm late!
Wait, what?
I'm sorry? Are you alright?
There's no way I'm okay. Don't play with me, you guys!
Oh, I'm sorry.
I made such a mistake!
Eh?
Oh, you people! What have you done to my butler?
What? We haven't done anything yet.
Hey, butler, are you okay?
I'm sorry. I am allergic to mistakes.
Is there such an allergy?
This is not the time to be doing this. Hey, you guys, get that woman over there. The guy, he's kind of pitiful, so just leave him alone.
Ouch!
Do you think you can handle me, you prick?
What?
Don't you think it's weird anyway? Why do you think I have only one guard with me? Well, I don't know if you can call him one.
Why is that?
Because I don't need it. I'm strong.
You are done.
Know your place.
Hurrah!
Ouch.
What?
What?
How dare you besmirch my perfection? And on top of that, you tried to touch the young lady? I hope all of you are ready for this.
Oh my god.
Miss, please leave this to me.
Oh, my show.
Hurrah!
Yeah.
I was a little cool, but he took my show.
Now are you done?
I mean, this is no time to be staring blankly. Oh, you're okay. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. No problem. I am strong.
But that doesn't mean you were reckless like that. You wouldn't have been able to just get hurt if the other party had a weapon.
It is my duty as a butler to protect you, miss.
And if something were to happen to you...
I know what happened in your past, young lady. But don't worry.
Eh?
I will not disappear. For now, I'm going to hand them over to the police.
Help me. Help me.
You're a strong man, aren't you?
Yes, so please feel safe.
I'm strong too, so I'm not going to be protected.
I know. I know that you are making an effort, miss. But I am stronger than you.
Well, but it may be true.
And so, the kidnapping ended in an attempt. Later, when the master found out what happened, he offered me a reward, but I refused. Because I had made the tremendous mistake of disrupting the young lady's schedule. To be honest, I was prepared to be fired.
No. There is no way I would fire someone as talented as you for something as trivial as that.
Oh, how generous! I myself will continue to serve with sincerity and integrity.
Ah, well, he's weirder than I thought.
I thought so from the very first day.
Thus, I was to remain as the caretaker of the young lady. I am sorry, but I have finished today's schedule, so I will take my leave now. Anything wrong?
Well, you stay by my side?
What?
Crack.
Oh my goodness.
Since then, for some reason, I've been ridiculously favored by the young lady. She said,
Because you are stronger than me, better than me, and I know you will never leave me.
she expressed her trust in me and also her favor. As a result,
Isami-san, here is your food.
eh? No, miss, that's Mrs. Meal there. It turned out like this. No? How did it come to this?
Crack.
Oh dear. Was it you who didn't last 3 days? I was surprised at that.
Already on the first day. I thought he was kind of nice.
You are easy.
Thanks to Hisami-san's skill, the inside man who was connected to the kidnappers was also found without incident. It's a shame that such a talented person is a butler. I wonder if you'll marry me.
Eh? Snap.
Hey, what do you think?
Well,
Isami-kun, may I have a word?
yes.
I appreciate your skill in rescuing my daughter from the hands of her kidnappers. And in addition, in helping to discover the inside man.
Yes.
Of course, I'm going to offer you a reward in addition to your salary.
Yes, sir.
But, Isami-san, the first thing I said to you, you remember that, don't you?
If I touch your daughter, you will not forgive me.
Yes. I will turn a blind eye to a few mistakes, but I will never forgive anyone who commits the forbidden act of touching my daughter. Rei Hisami-kun, you are fired.
What?
Master, it is impossible to fire him for such a reason.
No! Dismissal! Anyone who touches my daughter is fired, huh?
I'll take care of it here. You go back to your work.
And so, thanks to the head maid, I was spared dismissal. I can't believe I was told I was fired. Yesterday, I made a mistake, disrupting the young lady's schedule because of the kidnappers. On top of that, I didn't expect to be fired by the master. I had never made a mistake like this until today, and I wonder if I have ever felt so humiliated. The family I was born into was not a wealthy family. My father and mother were both odd people.
Oh, I dropped my wallet somewhere.
You can't help it.
No matter what mistakes he made, he was always smiling. I had been living my life trying to be a very decent person, looking back on such a bad adult.
Oh, Hisami-kun, you got a perfect score on this test too. That's great.
In this context, I was often praised for doing what was required of me perfectly. If I tried something more difficult and succeeded, I was praised more. This is the origin of my perfectionism. I do what is expected of me perfectly and pursue perfection even when it is not required of me. Because by doing so, both the others and I will be happy. This is my belief in my perfectionism. Then how about now? I had disappointed the master, annoyed the head maid, and almost lost my job. After all, deviating from perfection makes people unhappy. I have to do something about it. My pride won't allow me to be fired like this. I must fulfill this duty with perfection. Huh, that's right. If she likes me, why don't I make her hate me? Once that was decided, it was quick. It seems that the young lady likes competent people who can do the job. If that is the case, then I should play the role of an incompetent person and lower the lady's liking for me. Huh? What a perfect plan. That's just like me.
Narcissist.
No. And so, I find myself deliberately making mistakes in my job as a caretaker of a young lady. A job I had been doing perfectly up until now.
Hisami-san?
Dead.
Are you okay? You look pale.
I made a mistake. Thinking it over, this strategy was no good. Even if I could achieve my goal by deliberately making mistakes and making the young lady hate me, I'd still be fired if I were identified as a useless man anyway. In the first place, this goes against my perfectionist beliefs.
If you're not feeling well, why don't you just say so from the beginning? You made some rare mistakes today.
OMG, I made mistakes.
Look, You're allergic.
Uh,
I'll be right with you. Come to my room for a minute.
oh, okay. Miss? What is this?
Just take your time.
There is no way I can take my time.
Hisame-san, you seem a little strange today.
That's because...
It's since you talked to my father. Is something wrong? Only now, it's not a master-servant relationship, so don't worry about it. I won't blame you for what you say, just for now.
I'm sorry to inform you that I have received a rebuke from the master.
From my father?
I explained the situation to the young lady. Therefore, I tried to make myself disliked by you.
My father.
I got close to you, even though the master had told me so in advance. This is an unforgivable mistake.
I know you are allergic to mistakes, but you really do care too much. Everyone makes mistakes. You don't have to worry about them. I mean, you are right not to care about my father. It's not an irresistible force that made me fall in love with you.
But...
It's rather more of a problem when you deliberately make mistakes and try to get me to hate you. You seem so smart, but you're surprisingly stupid.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Surprising. I thought she would have a lot more to say about me, since she is so strict with herself and others.
Oh my. That look on your face is surprising that I didn't get too angry, isn't it?
You are right.
I agree. If it was a mistake caused by a lapse of attention, I would get angry in order to tighten up, but that's not the case here. There are mistakes that can only be solved by simply scolding, and there are mistakes that cannot be solved by simply scolding. Those who are in charge have an obligation to recognize these and help their subordinates grow. Also, I simply can't scold you because I'm in love with you.
You are soft for the people you like.
You wouldn't be on my knees if I wasn't.
I know.
I may look like this, but I am a devoted woman. Well, I guess you are in a position to serve me, but I will at least kneel down for you when you are weak.
That's a very tempting proposition.
What do you think? Does it make you want to marry me?
Yes,
How much?
about 90%.
You really like sleeping on my knees.
But I don't know what I should do now.
Well, I'll go talk to my father.
Are you sure?
Yes, I have finally found you, a man I recognize. I'd hate to lose you because of my father.
What a dependable young lady. I vowed to follow her for the rest of my life. I promised myself that.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I am going to fire him for sure.
Yeah, this is impossible.
I take back what I said before. I will not allow any man to come near my daughter.
I understand. If you say so.
Oh, you understand me, Ageha?
I'm eloping with them.
What? Elope?
Father, I am serious. I really love Hisame-san.
Oh, love?
If you try to dismiss Hisame-san unreasonably for an unjust reason, I will leave home with them.
The young lady loves me that much. Huh? Was I that much of a sin-making man?
Narcissist?
No.
Ageha, do you really want this kind of narcissist?
Maybe I should reconsider.
Quiet.
I know that father loves me and brought me up to this point, even though my mother died of illness when I was very young. So, if I could, I would like to stay here and help you. Father.
Hisame-kun,
Yes, I'm Hisame.
do you really love my daughter?
Not really.
Oh, what?
I've only been here a short time myself. I think your daughter is a wonderful woman. However, when asked if I love her, I haven't done anything to foster that much love.
But eloping.
That's just something the young lady says on her own.
You're pretty clear about that, aren't you? You have my daughter next to you. Don't you care about her or something?
Don't worry. I'll make him mine slowly from now on. So, Father, please don't fire him.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Master, why don't you just admit it?
Maid head.
Even Master overcame the opposition of those around you and you approached your wife.
All right. I admit it. So stop talking about it in front of my daughter.
I did it! Hisami-san! He said you can work next to me from now on.
Oh, okay. In the end, the head maid threatened him. Anyway, I managed to avoid being fired. I almost had my perfect career marred.
I'm the kind of person who never lets my prey go.
Be gentle. Thus, I was out of danger of becoming unemployed, and I was to continue working as a caretaker of the young lady. Ugh!
Oh my! Hisami-san has suddenly collapsed.
Dead.
Did you make some mistake and got allergic to mistakes again?
No. Well, actually, I have hay fever.
What?
During the pollen season, I always vomit blood and collapse.
I didn't know anyone else had such severe symptoms.
That's why I have to wear a gas mask this time of year.
It's hard to have hay fever on top of being allergic to mistakes.
Do you have any allergies, miss?
Achoo!
Miss?
I have hay fever too.
It's hard for both of us.
I know. Oh!
My name is Junta Orushibara. I'm a second-year high school student. There is a girl wearing a hat and sunglasses and looking suspicious right in front of me. I mean, she is my classmate. Komase-san?
I have no idea who you're talking about. Who exactly is Komase? I don't understand Japanese.
Her deceiving is unreasonable. There is no doubt. She is my classmate, Misaki Komase. She is an honor student with impeccable conduct, serious, neat, and clean. She is popular among the classmates and is often approached by boys. But then, there she is.
Trip, drop.
She is buying naughty books at a bookstore nearby.
Oh, about this, well...
See you later.
Oh,
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. I'm sure no one would believe me if I told them. See you later.
Oh.
It has been a while since that happened. Pretty. I had completely fallen in love with Komase-san. When I ran into her at the bookstore, I didn't have any feelings. However, I have become interested in her since then, and I naturally started to follow her with my eyes. At first, I was amused by the gap between the popular and smart herself, and the fact that she was buying naughty books at a bookstore. What's this, creepy doll?
It's not creepy.
No, it's creepy no matter how you look at it.
What's wrong? Oh, Komase-san! He said this doll is creepy.
Hey, no matter how you look at it, it's creepy. You have bad taste.
Huh? Everyone has their own taste, don't they? There's no good or bad in taste, right?
Even so, right?
If you say that, you have an embarrassing taste too, don't you?
What? How do you know that?
Many of my friends are girls who like to gossip.
Well, I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing to me?
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But as I kept watching her, I realized that she was a very straightforward person with a very good heart. That is why I was gradually attracted to her and fell in love with her. After all, I fell in love with her, and I was aggressively trying to approach her. Komase-san, will you go home with me after school today?
I'm sorry, but I have some plans.
I see. So far, it hasn't gone particularly well. Or actually, I feel like she is avoiding me. I have been trying to ask her out in various ways, but she always turns me down. I wonder if she is uncomfortable with me because I know her secret. Anyway, I've been like that, so my classmates know that I'm in love with her, and they often tease me about it. Huh? Anyway, what should I do? I wonder if she has no interest. But that doesn't mean I give up so easily. My feelings are not casual. Oh shoot, I have to wash my gym uniform because I used them today. I always leave them in my locker, so I had completely forgotten about them. I have to go back to get them. Oh?
Sneaking.
Komase-san is still in the classroom. It looks like she is sneaking around.
I didn't expect Oroshibara-kun's gym uniform is still here.
What? She has my gym uniform! What on earth is she going to do with it?
They smell like Oroshibara-kun.
Huh? What a surprise! The honor student with impeccable conduct, neat and clean. She is sniffing her classmate's gym uniform. She's a pervert. She's a horrible pervert. What are you doing? Is it a horror story? Her head turns around intensely.
You saw it, didn't you?
What?
You saw it!
I feel something is wrong.
Leave it!
What? My wallet?
No! What do you think I am?
A pervert.
Yes, I am. I am a pervert. So what?
She admitted.
Yes, I am. I am a pervert sniffing around my classmates' gym uniforms. Is there anything wrong with that?
There's only something wrong with it.
Please leave it then.
What?
I want you to leave all the clothes you're wearing right now.
Why?
Because I'm going to smell the freshly undressed clothes, of course.
How do you remove the highlights from your eyes?
With an eraser.
You took the trouble to erase them.
If you want, I can erase them for you.
What? My highlights too?
No, your memory of what you saw here.
It's not good. Her eyes are serious. I can't help it now. Gah!
Woof!
Okay, while she is preoccupied with the socks, I'll run away.
Damn it. This is a trap.
No holding socks with your mouth. Put it back.
I won't let it go.
Here.
Woof!
And so, I managed to save my life at the cost of both my socks. Next day,
I'm really sorry about yesterday. I just lost myself.
I was scared of what she would do to me when she called me out, but I was but surprised by her apology. That's okay. You seemed a bit aggressive, so I ran away.
I'm really sorry. I was so confused that I was seen by you. Actually, my memory of that part is a little fuzzy.
Is that so?
Also, I need to give these back to you.
Oh, thanks. I got my socks back. It was surreal. So, why were you sniffing my gym clothes? Do you have a fetish of smell or something?
No, I don't. It wasn't that anyone's gym uniform was fine, but that it had to be your gym uniform.
Mine?
I like you, Roshibara-kun.
What?
That's why I can't be satisfied unless it's your gym clothes.
She likes me? No. You like me. Really?
Why am I lying about something like this?
Well, that may be true, but because I don't know why.
You kept your promise not to tell my secret to anyone.
About your secret? Do you mean that you are buying naughty books at the bookstore?
Yes, I was always worried that you might tell someone about it, but you really didn't tell anyone.
That's what made you fall in love with me?
That's not all. I mean, you like me, don't you?
Did you know?
Yes, you often made eye contact with me. You also asked me out frequently. All the girls in my class are talking about it. I could hear about it even if I don't want to.
I see. Well, of course. The whole class knows about it, and there is no way that only she doesn't know about it. Especially since she is the central figure in the class. She is the one who can get that kind of information the most easily.
You could have threatened me all kinds of times and done this and that to me, but you didn't.
That would be pointless even though I do that, don't you think?
I like such of your sincerity and straightforwardness in sharing your feelings with me.
I see. I'm glad. I guess my approach wasn't in vain. Huh? Then why were you avoiding me?
I mean, I'm a pervert, right?
Yes?
You agreed.
I think you're a definite pervert.
You're right, though. I can't deny it. But if you like me, I just wanted you to say that's not true or something.
That's not true.
I'm sorry. It's more damaging to my mental health to have you say that to me.
So what? What does it matter?
I think I'm a decent, serious, impeccable student if I do say so myself.
I agree.
I'm not playing hypocrite, and I'm not forcing myself, but it's exhausting to stay that way all the time. So I have to release stress. I guess everyone has their own way of doing that, but in my case, it's, well, this and that. Until now, I was satisfied with such books and creative works, but since I realized that I like you, I have been thinking about you. Recently, I can't get satisfied enough unless I sniff around you.
I see. She's a real pervert.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Now is the time I wanted you to say that's not true.
No, you are weird.
That hurts.
But I digress.
I'm crazy, as you say.
She sulks. I feel responsible for it.
Since I fell in love with you, my craziness has only increased. The reason I can't respond to your feelings is because I didn't want you to know me like this. You would definitely be turned off.
I'm not turned off.
Even though you're saying so, you are taking about 5 steps further away from me than before.
No, I'm not.
That's why I was avoiding you. The more time I spend with you, the crazier I'm going to become.
I think it's okay if you go crazy.
What?
I'll accept it even if you're a crazy, out-of-the-ordinary person.
I think I'm still within the bounds of common sense.
What?
I'm sorry, I lied.
Okay, fine.
Are you sure?
Well, people have their own tastes, right? It's not like you're going to bother anyone.
I might bother you.
I don't mind if my girlfriend bothers me.
I'm sure that one day, I'll go out naked on the streets and get caught by the police, and you will be interviewed as my boyfriend.
Is that a certainty?
I mean, what if...
I don't mind. I'll show off to the camera and say it's my girlfriend.
Are you really sure?
The important thing is the segmentation. The rest is just a little understanding.
What?
I don't have the abnormal taste to understand everything, but I can understand what I can understand. I mean, I think it's not necessary to understand everything. If you don't understand, then you don't understand. I don't mind if you just enjoy it yourself, and if I can help you, I will help you a little.
Are you sure?
I can lend you as many gym clothes as you want. Even though we have different tastes, it doesn't mean we are completely different. We can start by getting to know each other and then gradually understand the parts that are completely different from mine, which will lead to mutual understanding.
Oroshibara-kun.
So, I want you to be my girlfriend. I like you, Komase-san.
If you're okay with me.
Thus, I started going out with Komase-san. Extra. You are a pervert.
What? Why are you saying that all of a sudden? Are you trying to mentally hurt me by pretending this is identification?
That's right.
You admitted.
Well, it's been a while since we started dating, but I think our relationship is unexpectedly pure.
We've only been holding hands and going on dates.
I was ready to lose my first on the first day.
You seem to forget, but I'm an honor student before I'm a pervert.
Oh, that's right.
I'm basically a neat and impeccable person. I'm not usually a pervert, okay?
Right, I'm sorry.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
But being an honor student is also tiring, right? So you're playing dirty to relieve stress, right?
Well, yes.
Then I'll at least help you relieve that stress.
No, I'm fine.
What? You don't have to be shy.
No, I'm able to relieve stress every day.
What?
Just spending every day like this with the person I love is enough for me to take a break. So, I am satisfied with this.
Komase-san.
And I secretly borrowed your freshly undressed clothes. It's nothing.
Can I have my impression back?
I see.
Blur. Ouch!
Ouch!
I'm sorry. I didn't look properly ahead. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
I looked closer and saw that the person I bumped into was my classmate, Hibiki Kagari. She is in the same second grade as me, Yu Abrakawa, and is the most famous person in the school. She is serious and has excellent grades. She is also very popular among the boys because of her neatness and good personality. She is called Madonna in the street and is treated like a person of high esteem. She is such a person.
I'm sorry, I didn't look properly in front of me.
Well, I guess it's both our fault.
Yes, I guess so.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
What? A book has fallen at Kagari's feet. She must have dropped it when I bumped into her a while ago. Kagari, here!
Oh, don't touch that!
Oh, perhaps it was because of the bump. The book cover had come off, and the cover was completely exposed. Did I look at it wrong? Yeah, after all, no matter how many times I look at it, it still looks like a porn book. Kagari is broken.
Busted, busted, busted!
What's wrong, Kagari?
Well, that I'm reading sensual novels at school.
Hey, you're being too loud. We're in the hallway. Shall we go somewhere else?
Yes.
Have you calmed down?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Uh,
Kagari is moody, aren't you?
what are you talking about?
Because you go out of your way to read sensual novels at school, don't you? You must be moody.
Yes, that's right. I read sensual novels at school, but so what?
You've become defiant.
I was so careless.
I don't think it's bad, but I think you should consider the time and place.
I don't know what to say, but I have an excuse.
Go ahead.
I just couldn't wait to read it.
You're too frustrated.
Yes, you're right. I'm frustrated.
You can't talk about it so openly.
I can't help it. Even if I am interested in such things, I don't have a boyfriend, and I hardly have anything to do with boys.
Is that so? You seem to be very popular.
I don't know about that, but at least I don't get asked out by boys very often.
Oh, I wonder if it's because she's out of our league. In fact, I think she is quite popular behind the scenes. But I guess Kagari is interested in that kind of thing too.
I'm a human being. I'm interested in socializing as much as anyone else. It's the same for you, isn't it?
I'm not interested.
Really? I know that kind of thing. I'm not interested in that kind of thing. So, you're just trying to show off how cool you are, right?
No, I'm not.
It's okay. Abrakawa-kun, you are a man who wants to be cool, right?
I'm sure it will sound like I'm trying to be tough, so I'll just keep my mouth shut. The next time you read a sensual novel at school, be careful.
Wait a minute.
What?
Since we've talked all this way, Abrakawa-kun, I wonder if you'll help me.
I don't want to help you in any way, but you're in high school now, so why don't you just go off on your own?
No, I'm not. Who asked you to help me with that?
So, you want me to go through the 18+ entrances for you?
What do you think I am?
Moody-chan.
It's disgraceful. Besides, you can't go through that entrance because you are under 18 years old. It's not a good idea.
Are you serious about these things? You say that a lot, even though you're in the habit of reading sensual fiction.
What I want you to help me with is a relationship between a man and a woman.
Relationship?
As I said before, I've never been involved with boys, even though I'm interested in them. So the only one who can ask to do something like this is you, who has already seen my embarrassing parts.
Can you please stop saying that in a way that could be misinterpreted? Is it unconscious? If so, it's even worse. I don't have to do it. You can just go out and get a guy and ask him to be your lover.
I don't want to. Besides, if I'm good to go out with someone, it should be someone I like. What I'm looking for is just to play the lover's game. I just want to enjoy the atmosphere.
You'll have to find someone else.
You've seen me in embarrassing parts.
So can you please stop trying to mislead me?
You could at least take responsibility for what you saw.
Well,
If you don't cooperate, I'll tell everyone that Abrakawa-kun saw my embarrassing behavior.
it's hard to deny because it's so subtly true. I mean, how interested is she in playing lovers? All right, you want me to help you, right?
I did it! Now I'll have a resolution about boys.
What do you mean?
Because with only textual information, it was hard to get a concrete image. Now I can enjoy it more because I have more resolution.
Thus, I got to play lovers with the school's Madonna. It is truly regrettable. Kagari-san always reads books, doesn't she? I wonder what kind of books she always reads. Even so, she's reading more seriously today than ever before. Is it sensual novels again? Well, I think she has learned their lesson and doesn't bring it to school. And so, it is lunchtime.
Abrakawa-kun, come here for a minute.
And just like that, I was taken away from the classroom and came to an unused, empty classroom. I was walking alongside the school's Madonna, so I stood out like a sore thumb. But more importantly, so, what are you doing?
Skinship, you know?
Skinship?
According to the how-to book on relationships I was reading earlier,
I didn't know you read that stuff.
I've heard that boys are very happy just to be touched by a girl. What do you think? Are you happy?
Are you sure about all these how-to books on love?
I asked the bookstore clerk what she recommended, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Don't you have any shame?
Compared to the fact that you saw me embarrassed, I'm not embarrassed at all.
So don't talk to me in a way that's misleading.
Just tell me if you're happy or not.
Nothing in particular.
Oh, is that so?
How long are you touching me?
Oh, I'm sorry, I got carried away.
While you're saying that, why don't you stop?
Because I haven't had a chance to touch a boy's body carefully.
Oh, and?
I'm excited.
You're a badass.
Well, you're kind of rugged and strong.
I mean, is this what playing lovers is all about?
I don't know about that, but I think it's normal for lovers to have a skinship with each other. If you think it's different, I would like to know what do men and women in a relationship usually do.
I don't know either. I've never had a girlfriend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She apologized for some reason.
Then, let's hold hands this time.
Hold hands?
I heard that it's good to hold hands in a way that makes you feel like a lover.
I understand. I'll go along with anything if we've come this far. Then one day... Shh! Lunch break. The boys were joking around in the classroom and accidentally overturned Kagari's desk. Then, the stuff in Kagari's bag were scattered all over the place. She still has them with her? Is she an idiot? And how many books has she brought with her?
Well, could this be Kagari-san's? Well...
It can't be helped. That's... mine.
Huh? What do you mean? Why did Aburkawa-kun's books come out of Kagari-san's bag?
That's my bag.
What?
Both of us are bringing our school bags with nothing on them. We probably got them mixed up somewhere. Oh, come to think of it, we bumped into each other this morning at the entrance to the school. That's probably why.
What? But you would normally notice.
Then, I'll ask you on the contrary. Do you think Kagari is reading this porn book?
Huh? Well...
That Hibiki Kagari wouldn't be reading such a naughty book during lunch break, would she?
Well, you're right. How could she be a weirdo who reads this kind of disgusting stuff in school with impunity? Rough.
I see. Well, if we think about it normally, there is no way that the innocent and serious Kagari-san would read such a porn book openly at school.
Rough.
I wonder if she's okay. She's been stabbed a lot.
Gee.
It seems it was a fatal wound.
Well, I know they're Aburkawa-kun's belonging, but... It's terrible to bring something like this to school.
Ruff. You're pretty moody, aren't you? Ruff. So, we managed to avoid the situation where Kagari was treated as a moody person, slovenly weirdo.
Gee.
Instead, 2 male and female dead bodies were in our class. After that, I heard that someone had told a teacher about it, and he was very angry with me for bringing something that had nothing to do with school. I've had a rough time of it.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
After school, Kagari asked me to let her apologize because she was too sorry, but I refused. As a result, she followed me. Well, it doesn't matter. I just helped you on my own. Don't worry about it.
In the first place, why did you help me? You have no reason to help me.
Well, I'm your boyfriend in a matter of speaking, right?
What?
I'll have to do my part, even if it's just to play along. It's troublesome to be told off for what you are and what you are not.
Thank you.
I told you not to worry about it.
But I'd like you to do something to make up for it. I'm not sure what to do. I mean, you've been labeled as a moody person because of me.
Please don't say that again. It's hard to think that every time I go to school from now on, I'll be looked at with a look that says, "You're the guy who brought a sensual novel to school."
I got it. How about a kiss then? What? Sigh?
You're the type of person who thinks your kiss is a thank you. How self-conscious are you?
That's a terrible thing to say.
You can't thank an amateur for kissing me, can you? I can see a future in which your teeth hit each other, you bleed, and it ends in a disappointing outcome.
You've never done this before, have you?
It's all on the internet. So what?
There you go. People who think they're so smart just because they know something from the internet.
Anyway, no need to apologize or thank me.
Okay then.
Oh, you got me.
I'm going to study harder.
What?
I'm going to learn how to kiss or anything, and I'm going to apologize.
I don't know why you insist on doing that.
It's...
What is it?
What do you care?
Why are you suddenly angry?
Anyway, just wait and see.
That's not the line of a person who wants to apologize. And then...
Today, I learned how to kiss properly. Let's put it into practice right away.
Kagari's skinship has become excessive. Until now, we hadn't done much even if we called it playing lovers. It was really just a little tryst. But now, I think she is somewhat serious about her eyes.
Well, then, let's get to kissing.
I won't do it.
Why not?
I said I'd play lover, but I'm not going to cross the line.
No, that's not a line I'm going to cross.
I would never cross that line.
I don't know what's wrong with you. Aren't boys supposed to do whatever they want as long as they can make love to a girl?
It depends on the person.
That's funny. In the how-to books, I read that men are like that.
I knew that how-to book was wrong. You should just throw it away.
Or maybe you don't like me because I'm me. I'm not your type?
Yeah.
You said it right away.
I'm the Japanese who can say no. No crying. Did you just click your tongue?
It's all in your mind. Wood elemental, wood elemental.
What is it, wood elemental?
Hey, I've been sensing for a while that you don't like love.
Why do you think so?
I thought you weren't interested in playing lovers. I thought you simply didn't like me. But it doesn't seem to be that way. If you don't want to tell me, I won't force you.
No, I don't mind, but it's not that interesting.
I don't care since I'm the one who asked you.
I get it. Well, it's nothing. My parents divorced when they found out my mother was having an affair, so she took me in, and my grandparents took care of me. She left me alone and disappeared with the man she was having an affair with. My mother and father were talking about how much they loved each other right up until the day they found out about the affair. They said so to me, too, but in the end, their words were only superficial. They were just superficial statements that could be easily discarded if the situation became inconvenient.
Abrakawa-kun.
After that, because of my mother, the neighborhood said behind my back that I was a child born of infidelity. My grandparents didn't mind, but I caused them a lot of trouble. Love makes people crazy. It's so much trouble that you can't even think about the trouble around you. That's why I hate love.
I see. I'm sorry I made you talk about something you don't like.
I said it was okay to talk about it. Don't worry about it.
I thought love was a vaguely good thing, but it's not all good, is it?
That's right. I wonder what it is about love and liking. Why do they drive people so crazy?
I wonder. What is it?
How do you know if you like something in the first place?
Well, the first thing is the heart.
Heart, huh?
Wow, you look very suspicious.
It's the heart, but I can't trust that. How am I supposed to get someone else to believe that?
I don't know about that. I'm sure that you like them. When I'm with someone I like, my heart pounds, and I feel restless.
Palpitations? You should probably go to the hospital.
There's something else.
Go ahead.
Like, you want to touch the person you love.
Like a molester.
You don't think it's the same thing, do you?
It's the same thing, isn't it?
And I want to kiss.
You're frustrated, aren't you?
Pissed off.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Well, you're angry, aren't you?
Oh, you're so perceptive in that area. How could you not notice?
What?
My feelings.
That's why you're angry, isn't it? Hey, why are you mad at me?
Because I like you, so what?
What?
But when it comes to you, you deny everything. You deny my love for you too. Saying it's just my imagination or an illusion. You deny everything.
Let's see.
You're right. I can't prove that I like you. But it's not a theory. My heart is telling me that I like you. If you deny that too, I'll stop playing lover with you. Blah.
Does she like me? That school Madonna? Since then, I've been thoroughly ignored by Kagari. Kagari, I want to talk to you for a minute. Very pungent. She is like a hedgehog. She is completely angry. Well, it's my fault. If I had known how Kagari felt, I wouldn't have said what I did. I'm out of lead.
Here.
What?
Here.
Thank you. Unexpectedly, she seems to help me out when I'm in trouble. Such days go on and on. Huh?
What's the matter with you? You're sighing so big.
Grandma.
Is something bothering you?
Actually, I've offended someone. I want to apologize, but she has been ignoring me, and I don't know what to do.
I see.
Oh, Grandma, I wonder where my toothbrush is.
Grandpa, you're holding it in your hand, aren't you?
Oh, yes, Thank you, Grandma. You know,
Grandma,
Yes?
Grandma, you've been with Grandpa for a long time, haven't you? Do you like him?
Of course I do. What's wrong with that?
How do you know if you like him?
I don't know.
Even so, who's lived so long can't tell.
It's not logical, you know. But yes, I think that likes and dislikes are assumptions.
Assumption?
Even you, Chan. You could eat bell peppers you thought you didn't like, right?
Yeah, well,
I think that like and dislike is just like that. In short, you want to think you like it, or you want to think you don't like it. Do you want to like your grandmother, or do you want to dislike me?
of course, I want to like you.
Then why don't you leave as you like me?
I wonder if it is right.
I don't know. The most important thing to remember is that you can't prove your feelings to anyone, not even to yourself, since the rest is conjecture. Believe it or not, I think it's a matter of feelings.
Assumptions, huh? I wonder if that kind of thing is common in real life too.
I wonder, but I think that people who suddenly dislike their favorite idols and become anti-idols are trying to forget how they feel about them by believing that they dislike them. Because it's hard for them if they don't like it.
Don't you know a lot about this?
I heard that the idol I've been supporting recently actually had a girlfriend. It was so painful, that I became anti.
Oh, Grandma. My Grandma, you look so young. Well, whatever. Thank you, Grandma. I'll talk to her tomorrow.
I bought all those goods with my little pension. It's a terrible betrayal.
Oh, you haven't heard anything at all. The next day, Kagari, let's talk. No luck today, huh? But I can't give up. Hey, Kagari, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deny everything about you. I'm really sorry.
It's okay. I know how you feel.
What?
In fact, I can't even prove my feelings to you. I might regret it later that this is just a temporary thing, that I might not like you that much after all.
So, what are you going to do?
So I'm going to make up my mind.
What?
I don't know what to think. So I'm going to assume that I like you.
What's that?
If I can't prove it, what else can I do but believe what I'm feeling right now?
Assumption. What if you regret it later?
I thought it would be okay, even if I regretted you later. I can't prove that I like you, but this isn't good enough?
You sound like my grandmother.
Oh, is that what you're saying? That I look old?
No. It's a misunderstanding. Because my grandma said the same thing as you.
Your grandmother?
That's why I decided to assume it too.
What?
I like Kagari too. You're the moody who reads sensual novels at school.
Katchin!
But I like that about you. Above all, you are serious about me too. So I want to be serious about you too. So, will you go out with me? This time, don't play lover, but be serious.
If you know how I feel, then you know the answer.
Is that a no?
Are you out of your mind?
Yeah. I've been thinking about Kagari so much that my brain might be boiling.
I didn't know brains were liquid. I didn't know that.
Return to the main subject.
The answer is, of course, okay.
I see. I'll take care of you from now on.
Well, I'll take good care of you.
Thus, I was to go out with the school's Madonna. Hibiki, try saying ski stand 10 times.
If you want me to say I love you, I'll say it as many times as you want, okay?
Boring.
What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
No, we've been dating for a while now. But what the heck? It's lasting, right?
Right?
I wanted to see if you still like me.
Is it something you can confirm with words?
I honestly don't know.
Then you'll have to show me.
What are you gonna do?
Kissing.
Well,
Why do you look so bad? What? Don't tell me you don't like me anymore.
no, you're not very good at it.
That's a terrible thing to say.
You're getting your knowledge wrong from how-to books on love. You should throw them away.
So you're going to teach me how to kiss properly?
I'm sorry. I'm not good at kissing.
What the heck? So, what do you want?
I like you. Please go out with me.
I'm sorry. Is that all you want? I'm going home then.
The name of the man who sadly confessed his love to her and was crushed by her is Suzumu Ichijiku. I am in his second year of high school, and the name of the girl he confessed to is Kokoro Kadonaka. She is a classmate of mine. She wears cool, cold air and has an aura that makes her somewhat unapproachable. For this reason, although she is beautiful, not many boys approach her. However, the man who always calls out to her is Suzumu Ichijiku. It's me. Good morning, Kadonaka-san. It starts with a morning greeting. Kadonaka-san, Negitoro means to scrape, so even if there are no green onions, it's still called Negitoro. I just called out to her, sharing my miscellaneous knowledge and so on. Needless to say, the reason is that I like her. And today, when I called her to the classroom after school to confess my feelings, I was crushed. I feel like we've gotten to know each other recently. I feel like maybe we can make it. I want to slap the past me who was thinking like that. How could I have thought that she would rather accept my confession? You idiot, when she is usually so cold to me. Well, it's me. But I won't give up. Tomorrow is the day. The next day, I like you.
I'm sorry.
The next day, and the day after that, I confessed again and again. I like you.
You're not going to learn, are you? That kind of confession won't make me fall in love with you.
I was told no. And so on and so forth. I'm getting balled up. I heard you confessed to Kadonaka-san yesterday too, and got crushed. Well, yeah. You don't give up very well, do you? You're not a persistent guy, are you? Even if you say that, I can't give up, so it can't be helped. You like her that much? Why? Because Kadonaka-san is a kind and wonderful person. What? Kadonaka-san, good morning. Is that the attitude of a kind and nice person now? Well, if you didn't know real her, no wonder I'd have that impression of her. Whoa, that's a stalker-esque statement, huh? I'm the only one who knows who she really is. Don't talk to me like I'm a stalker. You're so angry, aren't you? Well, it's actually hard to believe, isn't it? It was just the other day that I fell in love with Kadonaka-san. Well, I fell down the stairs and hurt myself. She was the one who took care of me.
Are you okay?
Oh yes, I'm fine.
Your elbow is chaffed. I'll take care of it. So just have a seat.
No, I'm really fine like this.
It's okay. Just stay still.
It is true that her tone of voice was cold as usual, but I could feel from her loving hands that she was seriously concerned about me and was treating me. From then on, I couldn't help but be curious about her. I wondered which was the real her, the unapproachable one at school or the kind one who cared about me and patched me up. Which one is the real her? One day, while I was pondering which one was the real her, I happened to see her. There was Kadonaka-san watching the crying boy from a distance. She was fidgeting strangely and seemed to be restless.
He fell down and scraped his knee. It's bleeding. It looks like it hurts a lot. Should I call an ambulance? No, it's not that bad, but there might be a contingency. And I should give him first aid anyway. I wonder if I have any bandages. But he might be surprised if a stranger like me suddenly calls out to him. What should I say to him in the first place?
Kadonaka-san was talking to herself very loudly.
Shush!
But when people were nearby, she returned to her usual unapproachable Kadonaka-san. I know what she thinks. When she is talking to herself and someone comes near her, she feels embarrassed. Oh, I understand. After there are no more people around, she starts talking to herself again. Kadonaka-san, you are an expert soliloquist, aren't you? While I was thinking about something silly like that, Kadonaka-san was talking to a boy and tending to his injuries. That's how I knew that this was the real Kadonaka-san. I think that she is really a very kind person who is just not good at communicating. So, although she coldly rejected my confession, I think she is not really rejecting me that much. Is that too wishful thinking? Well, she's rejected me. I wonder if that means there's no more possibility. But I'm not confessing my feelings over and over again without any evidence or odds. Oh? We are looking at each other so much. I forgot my eraser. Oh? She's still so kind after all. I like you. Please date me.
No matter how many times you confess to me, my answer will never change.
But I'm still rejected. Well, I don't know. I don't know how girls feel. Plotting. Well, it's no use thinking about it. I've been rejected again today, so I'd better go home and heal my wounds. Oh, I remember that I had my math homework. I forgot to leave my textbook in the classroom. I have to go back and get it. Oh? Is there someone inside? It seems that it is Kadonaka-san inside. It is indeed awkward to see each other after being rejected just now. I'll wait outside the classroom for a while, huh? By the way, Kadonaka-san seems to be in a very good mood. What on earth is she doing? Is it something naughty thing? I like you!
Oh!
What? What is she doing? I like you!
This is the 8th time. I can't believe Ichijiku-kun confessed to me so many times. I have to listen to it a lot in bed before going to sleep today.
Oh, my confession voice? The next day, good morning, Kadonaka-san. Yesterday after school, I witnessed an extraordinary scene. I didn't know what to do about that incident, and for the time being, I decided to treat her as usual so that she wouldn't realize how upset I was. Okay, she didn't realize how upset I was, did she? You were really upset. Did something happen? It was insanely intuitive. Well, it's no good. I'm too curious. I guess I'll have to ask Kadonaka-san about yesterday's incident. Oh, you know, Kadonaka-san.
What?
Yesterday, after school, weren't you in agony in the classroom replaying my confession voice?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You looked away just now, didn't you?
No, I didn't. There was a UFO right there.
What? Where? Oh, wait, Kadonaka-san!
Don't follow me.
Wait! I just want to know why you were in agony as you replayed my confession voice.
Why?
Because I like you, Kadonaka-san. If the reason why she was writhing in agony as she replayed my confessional voice is as I imagined it to be, I need to step into the next stage. I mean, if I think about it, what does it mean to suffer in agony when she replays my confession voice? Oh, no. I shouldn't come to my senses.
Okay, I answered to your question. But first, please let go of my arm. It hurts.
No, if I let it go, you'll run away.
I won't run away.
You're not convincing me at all, even if you say it from a position of trying to make a head start.
I recorded your confessional voice and played it back to agonize over it because I like you.
Was it really?
Yes. The truth is, I was so happy when you confessed your love to me, and I've been recording it ever since your second confession.
From the very beginning?
And every night before I go to bed, I replay the recorded voice over my bed, and I suffer in agony. What's the problem?
You became defiant.
How's that? Do you get it now? You have bad taste, don't you? You're not gonna let a girl talk about her shameful behavior in front of you.
I didn't ask you to tell me that much.
Indeed, you did.
Back to the main topic.
You know that once before, I almost fell down the stairs at school, right? At that time, you saved me, and you fell down and got hurt instead.
I remember that. It was the incident that led to my attraction to Kadonaka-san. She was right. The reason I fell down the stairs was to save Kadonaka-san. While cleaning the staircase landing, 2 students who were joking around bumped into Kadonaka-san, who was just cleaning the stairs. I noticed Kadonaka-san about to fall down the stairs, and as quickly as I could, I pulled her up and I fell down instead.
I couldn't even thank you for saving my life. I'm really stupid and slow. My head is always a mess. I can't think of what to say, and I hurt people by saying things I shouldn't have said. I've said things to my friends before that I didn't need to say. I'm really useless.
You're talking so much. That's unusual. Well, I knew it would be something like that. She usually suppresses her words, but when her emotions get the better of her, I guess the real her comes out.
I don't know why I told my friend at that time that acorns can be eaten. Because of that girl...
What was the situation?
There are acorns that you can't eat, by the way. In fact, most of them are not edible.
The way you digress is too oblique. I wonder if this is what it means to be unable to organize things in her head. Kadonaka-san, let's calm down for a moment. I told you to calm down, but it is scary to suddenly calm down so quickly.
I'm good at emptying my head in an instant.
Oh, so that's the state of being empty-headed. Then, when I greet you, are you always empty-headed?
I'm so happy to be greeted, and I'm so grateful that you greeted me, and I'm so impatient that I have to greet you, that my head goes blank. And when that happens...
It's scary that your emotions fall out.
I've been thinking about you ever since you saved me. I was so happy when you confessed your feelings for me that I jumped up and down. In fact, I always jump up and down after you're gone.
Then why did you dump me?
I'm moving out soon, actually.
What?
I'm moving out after my junior year.
Is that so?
My parents have been telling me for a while. I really want to be with you too, but even if we got together, we would soon be separated. If that happens, I'll have to put up with a lot of things from you, and I feel bad about that.
Kadonaka-san.
I can't stand it! I can't stand not being able to make out with a person I love, even though I've gone through the trouble of tying the knot with him. There are so many things I want to do when we get together.
Like what?
I want to fall asleep and make out with you.
You can do that even when we're apart. Oh, you just emptied your head because it wasn't convenient for you, didn't you? You're too aggressive.
No, you're the one who's okay with us going long distance right after we start dating?
Well, I'll miss you, but my feelings for Kadonaka-san won't change even if we're apart.
But it's easy to lose feelings for someone when you are far away from them. Do you still keep in touch with any of your friends from elementary school?
I don't think so.
That's what I mean. When you are apart, you are apart. It's long distance, and it won't last. My feelings will never change, but yours might.
I'm not going to change.
I don't want to tie you down.
In short, Kadonaka-san dumped me for me. She said it would be hard for both of us if we were long distance. I think she's a really considerate person. It's all right.
How can you say that?
Because there is no girl nicer than Kadonaka-san.
You just haven't met anyone like that yet, have you?
No, I haven't. Compared to Kadonaka-san, AV actresses are the best.
Did you just say what you really think at the end?
Oh my god.
Are you sure you want to do this? You're going to leave me, aren't you?
I'll come see you. If I can't see you every day, I'll see you every week. If that's too hard, I'll see you every month. If that's too hard, then every year. Even if we are far apart, the more we are apart, the closer we can be. The actuality that you can't get a good deal more than this, you're going to need to have a lot more than this. If the distance makes you feel distant, I'll be there for you before that happens.
You didn't tell me that your feelings won't change even if we stay apart.
I'm not going to change, but I still want to be close to you. Come close to you and make out with you.
I know exactly what you mean.
Anyway, it doesn't matter if we're apart. I'll come see you, I promise.
Are you sure? I'm the kind of weirdo who would cringe in agony at the sound of your confession voice. Will you regret going out with a freak?
Don't worry, I can love even a weirdo.
I know I said so myself, but I wanted you to deny that I'm a weirdo.
What? Aren't you?
Yes, but...
Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
What?
I'll date you. Promise me. Promise me you'll come see me.
Of course! I promise! Thus, I'm in a long-distance relationship with Kadonaka-san. It didn't happen. The place you're moving to is the town next over!
I'm sorry. When I heard about the move, I kept my mind blank, so I didn't remember the details.
Well, but it makes it easier for us to make out, so I guess it doesn't matter.
I guess so.
Kokoro-san, are you able to empty your head at any time and in any state?
It's one of my few special skills. I can afford it.
Then, I'm going to play my confessional voice now, so please spare it with a blank expression on your face.
Okay.
I love you!